back. This is Kimberly Purpoz. Let me adjust this camera here. I'm sporting my little summer hairdo. Hope you guys like. But anyway, on this particular vlog, I want to talk about relationships again. This time I want to talk about infidelity in relationships. I wanted to talk about that because Beyonce has her new album out called, I believe, Lemonade or something like that, and she talks about infidelity in her marriage and everything, and that's a big topic. I want to share my experience with that too, and some pointers too as to how you can tell if your spouse is cheating on you. Well, anyway, when I was in my first marriage, I knew that my husband, I found out that my husband was cheating on me. He was having an affair with another married woman, and I think the spouse of the married woman contacted the house and told me that my husband was having an affair with his wife. So that really crushed me a lot, and listening to Beyonce's music about her experience with infidelity really touched me and really hit home. Infidelity is not just something that just a man or does or a woman does. It can go both ways. You know, both parties can experience infidelity from their party. And I had a friend of mine mention that he experienced infidelity with his wife, and it crushed him. It crushed me too. And infidelity, when your spouse cheat on you, it sort of creates a distrust towards the other person that is very hard to fix. And if a person does the cheating, doesn't correct their behavior, or even acknowledge that they have a problem, or acknowledge that, you know, or try to do the right things in a relationship, it can make matters worse, and eventually it can cause the couple to separate and be apart. But in my experience, I found I could tell that my spouse was cheating on me. Well, at the time I didn't know. I knew he was being a little bit distant and withdrawn, but actually having somebody letting me know and telling me up front and finding out that he was cheating really hurt, because I felt like it was something that he probably should have told me. In the first hand, I think I probably could have took it a little bit better, but it was a little bit harder finding out from someone else. And a lot of times there's some things you might notice. I notice when I reflect and look back on my past that I noticed that he was more withdrawn than usual, coming home late hours. Sometimes you might smell perfumes on their shirt, or even lipstick mark on the shirt, or hickeys that you didn't put. There's little things in there. They don't, you know, very secretive with their phone calls, don't want you to hear what they're talking about. Or nowadays you can find out through social media. Because that was a guy that I dated, was with him years ago. You know, sometimes some people are bold enough to post it on Facebook, and then they chat back and forth with the person that they're dating. There's a lot of ways that people can find out, and a lot of times it's good to listen to your intuition. It's a very touchy subject, and it's much harder when children are involved. When it's more complex, it's sometimes harder to deal with going your separate ways. A lot of times people try to make it work because they're children, and some people just go their separate ways. Me, I tolerated for as long as I could because I had children involved in the relationship, but eventually it caused a friction in a relationship, and he wasn't willing to change his behaviors or even try to make things right. So it ended, I ended up leaving him because I felt like he wasn't going to change. But I feel Beyonce and what she's going through, infidelity can definitely hurt a relationship. I've seen it countless times. Sometimes counseling can help. Sometimes there might be some differences or disagreements or things that could be mended, and maybe if you come together it can be mended and the other person acknowledges that they messed up, and another person is willing to forgive. But then again, it can also, it's like a wound, and it takes time to heal. If a person has cheated, if you are the person that did the cheating, don't expect that person to just be ready to accept you back right away. Sometimes it takes time to heal, because that really hurts, especially when they've been loyal to you and they're giving you their heart, giving you the most in the relationship that they can. But I would love to hear you all's comment and see what you all think about cheating, spouses or lovers, infidelity, what you all think and what's your take on it. And I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe. And till next time, peace. Bye bye.